Hey guys, it's your boy Perucho with another episode of Percast. We're on episode 6, and today's episode, our guest is Kiingah, other known as Rico Suave, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rico Suave, you use it when you go to tournaments and such, right?
Yes, sir. If it's not Rico Suave, it's Kiingah.
You also make YouTube videos and you stream as well, right?
Yes, sir. I'm all around. I'm here on the internet streets.
The internet streets. You mostly stream though, right? Or you just do either or whatever you're feeling like.
I'm yeah, more like whatever I'm feeling of. I'm back and forth. I want to say for like a good 4+ years I was streaming. Not
Jesus.
consistently because of college and stuff,
Hmm.
but lately I have been doing just more YouTube videos. So I'm just getting an idea of what to do for both YouTube and Twitch.
Guys, this guy's gonna be my mentor for streaming one day, I hope. Right, right?
Yeah, I know a couple of tricks. I know a couple of tricks.
You guys show me the tech.
I got the tech. I got the tech.
All right. Usually how we start this, how we met, and I think before I started dorming in college, I met you downstairs in the equipment lab, I want to say.
I think we passed by like once or twice. We didn't really have like a conversation, but we probably passed by each other a couple of times.
Yeah, because I remember when I would have to do those freaking, going all around the rooms and such and filling out the paper to see if everything's fine. I think you'll be down there sometimes.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah, I feel like I talked to you once before I dormed with you, but we got to know more of each other when we finally dormed, and
Oh yeah,
that
for sure.
was quite an experience for me because I remember I was scared for my first year of dorming because I didn't know who the hell I was gonna dorm with because they just put you with randoms. Then one of our friends just happened, well, technically one of your friends happened to put me in the suite that you guys needed.
Yeah, we had a weird situation in our suite where somebody was supposed to be in our 8-person suite, and then they ended up not, coming for their own reasons. And we had a vacant spot, and everybody in that room, we was like, damn, we're gonna get some like weirdo. They're not even gonna be in like our major. They're probably gonna be like a nursing major or something like that. Like, I don't know. Because we already had a bad situation before. So we was like, God, man, whoever we get, like, we're gonna have 7 people that we all know, and then just this one person that we don't know. And then long behold, here comes Mr. Perucho, and we didn't know who he was, but some people was like, oh, he's in game design and programming, stuff like that, and we was like, oh, all right. So I guess that counts. I mean, he's still a weirdo, but we'll take him over somebody else.
Oh my God. But I'm assuming that, well, almost everybody in the suite knew who I was before, like, I moved in and such, except for one person, which was Kyrie,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. I think so. Everybody had an idea that you were like a game design student. So
Cat student. Yo, what were your first impressions of me?
my first impressions of you,
Yep.
let's see. I don't know. You didn't really like, you weren't the type of person that intimidated me. It's not like I saw you and I was like, oh, this person, I don't think I can talk to this person. It was more of like, I hope he's not a weirdo. You didn't look like a weirdo, but you can never tell. Some people look perfectly normal, and then you get to know them and they're weird. They do some weird stuff.
Or sometimes they hold secrets and you just do crazy stuff.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
don't know. I remember when I saw you, I mean, I'm like, somebody. You didn't look mean to me, but I'm like, he looks like a pretty chill dude. But he looks kind of pissed for some reason.
That's what everybody says. Okay, look, if you see me in real life, or let's say you go to my Twitch channel, and you see me streaming, right? Some people are just like, why are you look angry? And I'm like, on the outside, I might look angry, but I can't control how my face looks. Okay, I might look angry on the outside, but on the inside, best believe I'm giggling and laughing on the inside, thinking about a meme that I read last night, fucking laughing my ass off.
Oh my God, man. It's just that vibe you give, man.
I guess. I mean, I don't really know how to describe it. And it's not just people that I like. I just meet that say that. It's people that I still know, like my family and everything, they're still like, "Oh, you look angry. You all right?" And I'm like, "No, I'm perfectly fine. I'm actually having a good day. I guess maybe I should like, I don't know, rework my face. Was I like frowning? I don't know.
You serious? I thought your family members would be like, "Oh, that's the usual. This dude." But
Mm, Nah, they sometimes I'll come downstairs or like I'll come back from work and they're like, you look pretty mad. Like, you all right? Like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I'm perfectly fine. I just came back from getting me some food or something like that. Maybe I went to the mall or something. I'm perfectly fine. I'm happy on the inside. There's nothing to complain about. And they're like, you look kind of mad. I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm it's funny because I'm pretty sure if you don't know, I'm 5'2", so I'm pretty short, okay? I am not the average height. So just seeing somebody that you're like, oh, this person looks pissed off, a 5'2" person, like that's not intimidating at all. But if I guaranteed if I was 6'2", you think I was some type of thug or something. This person's gonna rob me. I'm like, bro, all right.
when was the last time you actually got pissed, like seriously mad,
Seriously, mad?
or at
I
least I
don't
guess the slightest?
Mm, I mean, like, of course, I get mad at video games. Not enough to like throw my controllers, but
Hmm.
enough to be like, "Geez, bro, this RNG is some trash. Why, like, why I get 50% chance to do some? Either I get like I heal somebody, or I just kill my NPC. And of course, if I roll the dice 5 times, I'm killing myself 5 times. It's just how my luck is. That's something I'll get mad by, but like. I haven't really gotten really mad. Maybe since I was a kid, I guess, because I don't even know. Maybe some childish stuff like I couldn't have some candy or like I couldn't get this video game or something like that. I don't know. But I haven't. I'm not really somebody that gets super duper mad. I'm like again, I'm a pretty chill person. I don't. I think about what I say and what I do before things happen.
Yo, yeah, can't imagine how you'd be like if you're like one day just super mad. I'm like, oh nah, I don't wanna, I don't wanna be around this dude.
I don't
Yeah,
even know what I would do if I was super mad.
I just wonder what will trigger it to get you mad. That's
That's a
the
good
scary
question.
part
That's a good question. What would trigger it?
because I feel like mm, I feel like there's been some things that I thought would have gotten you mad when we were in the suite together, but I just didn't get you mad, I guess.
I mean, of course, there are a lot of things in the world that have like annoyed me, but it's not enough for me to be like if somebody's like constantly like smacking, like chewing their food in my face, and I'm just like I'm not just gonna like get mad and be like, bro, can you get out my face? I'm not gonna say anything like that. I'll just I don't know. I'll get up and move or something like that. Or if it's a friend, I'll let them know. I'll be like, look, you're smacking a little bit loud. Can you like calm it down? But like I've never really had anybody like that, so I don't know.
Yo, and the fact that you work at Home Depot, dude, and you deal with
Oh
customers.
yeah, man, bro. I mean, okay, now I guess Home Depot is a whole nother situation. I don't. I've learned to deal with customers again. I already knew what I was getting into when I applied for the job. If you didn't know, I've been working there for about a year now. Of course, you get customers that aren't gonna treat you right. They come in here, they see something. Oh, this is 10.99. When I saw the price, it said it was 5.99. Can you change it? Like, I mean, yeah, I can change it, but there's 5 other people behind you that got the same product, and they're perfectly fine with it being 10.99, and they don't even care about it being 5.99. So like, you got to learn to read the situation, and then they'll be like, oh, I want to speak to your manager, all that stuff. It's like, I mean, I could call the manager up for you. It's not, it's nothing that's gonna bother me because the longer you stay here, it doesn't affect me. So I'm gonna be here for another 8 hours. So if you wanna talk to my manager, go ahead. Just know that you holding these people behind you. So it doesn't really get me mad. It's kind of like, hey, I mean, do what you got to do. You want to save your money.
Don't you have like some interesting people though that like just, make
Oh
you lose
yeah,
some
for
of your
sure,
patience?
for sure. Especially during this quarantine time, there's some people that are like, I've seen. I've seen parents come in with a mask, but not having their kids don't have masks.
What?
Yeah, I've seen parents come in and their kids don't have masks. I've seen kids that have actual like riot masks on, like
Hmm.
children, like standard hats, children hats, and then it has like the mask on it built into it. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Like that was a pretty nice hat. Um, but then there's some people that just choose not to wear a mask and they're trying to come to the store. I gotta let you know. I'm like, you gotta wear a mask. Now, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to force you to not come into our store, but I'm just letting you know, once you come into our store with no mask, they'll talk to you and they might call the cops. So
God damn.
don't say I didn't say anything, okay?
You're just doing your
I'm just
job?
saying that. Yeah, I'm just doing my job, okay? I come here, I come in, I do my job, and I go home.
Oh my God. I won't forget. Actually, I just remembered this now that we're talking about Home Depot. Remember like you had one long day at work and then you went back home. Guys, he has like a driveway and somebody was on his driveway. He's like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
hell no.
So currently where I live at, we have a driveway, and sometimes because our street, some people will block our driveway because they need a parking spot, especially now because we have construction going on and stuff like that. I remember I came home from like, I was coming home around 8 o'clock, somewhere around there. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go park in my driveway. Somebody was like right in front of my driveway. It's not like there was people in the driveway and then somebody parked in front of it. Because I would understand that. That would mean even if you moved your car, I wouldn't be able to get in. No, they would just park there and I couldn't get in. So I'm driving around my block like 3 times trying to figure out how am I gonna park my car on my street? I just want to go home. I want to get inside my house, get something to eat. I've been standing for 8 hours straight. I want to eat some food and relax. Enjoy my day off or something. And people want to park in my spot. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But that wasn't something to get me mad. It was more of like, come on, man. Annoyance. Another annoyance. Yeah, I'll say
Oh
that. I'll say
man,
that.
yeah. Weren't you there like a half an hour just waiting for the person to come by?
Yes, sir. It was crazy because the person wasn't even there.
Go-
So the person that parked their car wasn't even there. They moved into somebody else's car and they went out somewhere else. So I had to like call somebody up inside my house. I said, "Can you go across the street, go talk to this person and tell them can they move the car?" It was a long situation. I don't understand why people park there. I mean, I understand you need a parking spot, but keep an eye out. Somebody's gonna, who's gonna park there, so just keep an eye out.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And praise to you, man, for dealing those people at or customers at freaking, Home Depot. Because
It's not all bad.
I've dealt with people in my internship last year, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. But I could just imagine, retail is a whole different story.
Yeah, retail. It's not all bad though. I meet customers that come in daily and they're like, what's up, boss? And we'll have a little conversation.
Hmm.
They ask what time I'm here till. I tell them this. I ask them how their day's going, how's the company that they working at, how's that all that stuff going. It's fine. There's some bad apples in there, but there's also some good things. So,
That's
you
good.
know,
That's good. Like something, I guess something to look forward to.
yeah. I know when people come in, well, depending on my shift, I know when some people will come in, they'll come in, get like this specific item, and then they'll leave. Sometimes, or if it's their day off, they might come in with a wife, get some flowers and stuff. Now, I don't know stuff about flowers, but I'll chat it up. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere during my shift. Okay, I'm gonna be here for a good 6, 8 hours. So sometimes 10. I'm gonna be here for a good amount of hours. I'm not going anywhere. If you want to talk, I'm down.
Getting that bread.
Yeah, I gotta pay these bills.
Yep. The struggles, especially during these times.
Oh yeah, it's crazy during this time.
And it's not even over yet, yo.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people they're out here. We have social distancing, but there's a lot of people that aren't following it. Especially some people that don't want to wear masks, and they're opening up like beaches and stuff like that, so people's going to the beach. In my personal opinion, I think there's going to be a second wave coming
Yep.
because I heard a lot of stuff of people saying that it was going to die down during the spring and summer because it was going to be hot out. And heat kills the virus. But I mean, yeah. And once we get back into the winter and fall, then what's gonna happen? So I guess people are enjoying their time outside while they have it, but we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna go outside. Look, I'm gonna stay inside all the time. I don't do anything. I'm a pretty boring guy, so
Nah, you're not boring, bro. Hell no.
okay. I don't go outside. Okay, I don't go outside as much as the normal person. I'm pretty much. I go to work. I come home and I play video games and chill and look at memes and stuff like that.
Protect yourself, guys. Prevent
Yeah,
this,
protect yourself.
please. We're all trying to get, or at least we're trying to find a cure as
Yeah,
soon as
we
possible.
want our normal lives back. But when
Yep.
y'all not wearing masks and y'all think that this kind of stuff doesn't affect you and it only affects, the elderly, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Yep. You want to talk about some of the stories we got in the dorm? Some of the crazy stuff?
Oh
that
yeah, we got a lot of stuff for that. That's oh my god.
Yo, the one thing I definitely will never forget. We were all chilling in the living room, the common space room, and then we got a knock on the door. I forgot who opened it, and it was security guards. And then they look at our other suite and they're like, "How much?" We're like, "Whoa, what's going on here? What's going on here?" And then how did he respond it?
So one of our friends, he parked. It was snowing outside,
Mhm.
so he parked his car in the parking lot, but he forgot to move it over to another area. And the security guy, he found out whose car it was and what dorm he was. So he comes knocking on the door, and he's like, "Yeah, this person's car. You didn't move it, so you got a fine, and you got to pay this amount of money or whatever." So our friend, he gets his stuff, his keys and everything, and he about to give him the money, and the guy's like, "I want your money." So I mean, I don't think he got fined yet, but he was like, "Look, just move your car."
hmm
And yeah, he ended up getting his keys and he was moving it. But I mean, that was a good. I mean, any security guard could have been just like, "Look, you got this fine now, so you better move it, unless you want more fines." But he was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was pretty chill. But the the fact that he just came up there to our room, he's like, he looked at that dude. He's like, how much? And we're like, yo, what's going on, yo?
Yeah,
Does he owe some money or something?
he came in. He came into our room first. I mean, he knocked.
Yeah.
But when he walked in, it wasn't just him. It was another guy too.
Yep.
So he came in, and imagine like two people coming into like your room or something, and they look like security guards. Just go on Google, search up security guards like that be following around celebrities. It was like those two kind of people, and they was like they literally was like how much? We're like, what are you talking about? Like they didn't even explain. Like, sir, your car, you forgot to move your car. They just came in and said, how much? And oh, I forgot. Oh, because they said how much because how much do you want to pay?
Yeah.
So he could have said $1 and paid $1, and that would have been it. He could have said $0, honestly, and that's how much he would have had to pay. But then anyway, when he was about to give him money, he was like, "I don't want your money." But like it was just weird because they were like security guards. They worked for security on our campus, and they just came in and was like, "How much?" And he was like, "What are they talking about?"
And they were like
It wasn't
five
me. So
ten. They're like pretty big dudes too.
yeah, they was pretty. They had some muscle on them too. And I'm just saying, bro. Somebody walk into your house and they say how much? I don't know, bro. You might get your knees smashed or something.
Another one I remember is freaking when you freaking block my room with chairs.
Oh yeah, look, okay. When it comes to living with me, I like to prank, bro. Sometimes I'm bored, so I can only play video games for so much, at least by myself. So, I get bored, I think up something, I'm like, I need to prank or something like that. So we had like, I want to say 8 chairs. So I just took chairs and I started stacking them up in front of his room. I made a
Jeez.
fort in front of his room so he couldn't get out. Or if he wanted to get out, he was gonna knock those chairs down. Either you was gonna stay in your room forever, or you gonna bring those chairs down. So I put stuff on top of the chairs as well, all that good stuff. And if it fell down, I wasn't cleaning that up. I mean, I might have put the chairs up there, but I didn't knock it down, so I wasn't cleaning it up. So I just put the chairs up there, and everybody else kind of laughed.
Oh my god, man. I didn't even know who like brought it down. Cause whoever brings it down breaks something. Oh, I'm not paying that. Hell no.
Oh yeah, I yeah, I actually don't remember who broke it down. I remember I put it up for sure. A couple of people helped me with ideas on what to put up there and stuff like that. We took a couple of pictures of it
Yep. So did
and
I.
recorded it, but I don't remember who took it down. I don't remember. Maybe somebody else took it down because they needed a chair. But everybody, I mean, a couple of people had their own chair.
I think my roommate break it down.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. That would make sense because he needed to get into the room.
No, he was inside the room with me.
Oh, okay, yeah, that definitely
Yeah,
makes
we were
sense.
both
Yeah.
stuck in there when you freaking
Look, that
locked it.
that seems to make sense. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I do, I mean, I don't care if I do a prank and it happens to affect somebody else. You know, there's some splash damage on somebody else. Look, maybe you shouldn't have been in range. I'm sorry. It's not affecting me.
Oh my god, man. Yo, remember when we freaking saw a video I forgot, I think we saw a video on Twitter or something, and it was like this cute freaking cat. It was like a marshmallow cat. And
Oh
then I'm
yeah.
like, yo, I need that, bro. And then we looked it up and we're like, yo, it's for toddlers? I bet.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess I'm a toddler now. Look, that light was actually pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I actually still have it. I can't say I use it as often as I did when I was in college, but it's still there. I keep it up there with a whole bunch of everything that I got from college. So I have this big section of my room where everything that I got from college is just kind of collected.
Mm.
And I organized it and kind of stayed it up over there. And it's over there. So whenever I turn it on, it's good. The kids like it. The females like it.
The
Get you
females like it.
yeah, man. Get you a cat light.
That's the chick magnet.
I think so. I mean, I can't test it out because, your boy out here single as a dollar bill. But from what I know, the females like.
Yo, oh my god, guys, this guy likes to take naps for like what, every other day when we dorm. Nowadays you don't, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, naps. If there's something in life that I really like to appreciate is me sleeping. Okay, I I won't say if I don't get the amount of sleep that I need, I get grumpy. But I appreciate when I'm able to get a good amount of sleep. Okay, when I was in college, I would take naps as soon as I came back from class because some of my classes was in the morning. So I'd do my class. I get out at like 12, and I'm exhausted. I mean, I had breakfast and I went to the gym, but like I'm tired, so I come back and I take my nap. Yeah, I got some work to do, but I can do that after my nap. I take a nap for like a good 2 to 4 hours, somewhere around there.
Jesus Christ,
But
dude.
that's when I would take naps daily. Nowadays, it's very rare that I take naps because again, I work, so I'm working throughout the day pretty much. I don't get home until maybe like 7, 8 o'clock. If I take a nap then, I'm gonna wake up at like 3 a.m. and that's just gonna mess up my sleep schedule. That's not a good thing. I don't need that on my life. Not right now.
Oh, dude, I just remember this too. Remember we used to watch Cheaters on freaking mornings before we
Yeah,
go to
that was
class?
yes sir, yes sir. See, a lot of the stuff that I did in college, I don't even get to do now. Like in college, I would wake up. What time did we wake up? Like 6, 7 a.m.
To
to go
go
to
to
the
the
gym?
gym? Yeah, around 6:30 or 6, and then we went to the gym at 7.
Yeah, we would wake up around like kind of early. We go to the gym. We go to the gym. We come back. Make sure we not dirty. Okay,
Yep.
we take showers out here,
We
and
clean
then
boys.
yeah, we would go to the calf, get some breakfast, and then we'd watch some cheaters or something like that. If you had class, if you had class, then you would go to class. If you didn't, you stay there and watch cheaters.
or Mary, right? I forgot what the name of the
Yeah, we
show.
we had cheaters, we had Maury, pretty much any what QVC. If it was on there, I was pretty much flicking through the channel, to be honest with you. And that's something I don't do nowadays. I don't even watch too much TV. Maybe in the middle of the night, maybe like actually I watched TV last night.
Hmm.
I just kind of turned on the TV just to see what was on, but it was like 2 a.m., something like that.
Damn.
But yeah, that's something I will say that I do miss, I guess, about college is
Chilling with the
just
boys.
yeah, the interaction, I guess. Because nowadays, at least at home, there's very few people that I interact with. Yeah, I interact with my family. They ask how I'm doing from time to time, stuff like that. But
Hmm.
I don't I don't really hang out with anybody. It's not like college where I'm living with 8 other people. Essentially, I'm living with my family, and that's pretty much it.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't in the future, I guess I would like to do something like that again. At least live with some friends, live with somebody. I need to get out of here. That's all I'm saying, bro. Where I'm living at right now, it's not where I want to be at in 5 years.
You're
But yeah,
making.
that's one of my good memories. Watching Maury in the morning.
It's just, I guess a different experience when you watch TV with your boys, because you just say some dumb stuff while watching
Oh
it.
yeah,
Yo, like
for sure.
freaking when we'll watch Maury, and then the girl will be like, "I don't want to see you anymore," and then you're just like, "Yo, she's about to come back after the commercials," and then.
That's fact. That's fact. The thing is, some of these shows, the people will be like, oh, this person cheated on you, and she'd be like, oh my god. First of all, go watch a Maury clip of somebody being like, you are the father. That girl, they'll sprint, bro. They'll like Usain Bolt, and the cameraman be right behind them. Like, I think those cameramen get paid good money, and I just say what's on my mind when we're watching something like that. Like, I can't go downstairs with my family and they watch Family Feud or something like that, and I can't be like, oh damn, Steve Harvey, he got a milk dud head, or I can't just roast him out of nowhere, because then my family's gonna be like, what? Where did that come from? What are you talking about? But if I said that with the boys, then they gonna laugh and they be like, damn, he do got a milk dud head, and then that's how you start the conversation. And then we just start going. That's how you get the ball rolling.
Yo, remember that one Mario episode we saw where I think the dude tried to marry the chick like 4 times, and then you're like, yo, watch, he's about to ask her again, and then after the commercial, yo, will you marry? You're like, yo, you see, that's the
That's
fifth
fact.
time.
Somebody, I think he proposed to her 4 times,
Yeah.
and she said yes, and they stopped the wedding also 4 times. And after, like, the credits, or not the credits, the commercials started, and I was like, he definitely gonna propose again. There's no way you just gonna tell us that he proposed 4 times and he's not gonna do it 5th time. Long and behold, he did it a 5th time.
In the studio.
Yeah, in the studio. Who proposes on Maury? I was like, that's fine, bro. I mean, if that's what you want your memories to be, then so be it. But could never be me. Could never be me.
Where'd you propose your wife to? In Maury?
I would not. Why was I'm never gonna be on Maury in the first place.
No, I'm saying, like, imagine somebody just asks that dude.
I would highly advise it, or not words. I wouldn't advise it. Don't do that. First of all, nobody should be on Maury in the first place. Okay, you shouldn't be on Maury. You shouldn't be on Cheaters. I don't understand how
Definitely
y'all got there. How'd y'all get in that position in the first place? And then you're like, well, I'm on Cheaters. I might as well propose. You're gonna propose to this girl on Cheaters? Think about what you're doing right now, sir.
Yo, it's sad, man. Just to see some dudes just, they just get cooked.
I don't know. They mess up a good situation, and it's kind of terrible, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
don't. It's, how can I say
You'll
this?
have you'll have a good life. You'll have a good life. You'll have a good job. Make a good amount of money to where you can pay off your bills and stuff. You got a nice wife, maybe a kid, and then you just decide you won't wake up and you're like, damn, I feel like cheating today. I messed it up today. I might roll the dice. I got one wife and one family, but what if I could have 2 wives and 2 families? What if I could do that? What if I could have 2 husbands and 2 families?
It's
You know?
crazy.
And then they decide to do it. They get caught, and then they like, well, it's not what I meant to do. Well,
Or they just stay shut, yo.
never
Or they're
be
like,
me.
get the camera out of my face.
Yeah. Then yeah. Then you want to push the camera out of your face, like, oh no, I don't want the camera in my face. But I mean, you not know what you're on now. You want Cheaters. You got caught. Could never be me though. Could never be me. Could never be me.
Same here, bro. Yo, oh my god. And then another episode, I just remember in Cheaters that some dude was cheating his wife or something with like 2 other girls. I'm like, god damn.
Yeah, he'll cheat with like 2 girls, and I mean, if I was working with the Cheaters crew, I won't care. Like, it doesn't matter to me. It's not my life. It's not my wives or girlfriends or boyfriends, anything like that. All I'm saying is they was making money. Just all they had to do was make sure that the 2 girls meet up and the guy is in the center, and then
Yep.
that's it. It's just who's this person? You're the side chick, huh? No, you're the side chick. Then they get into an argument. They get to fighting about who's the side chick, who's not the side chick. They look at the main guy, who's the side chick, and he's like, I don't even know. He might even run off. He might get
Yeah.
the car, drive off. That's it.
Yep. He might just dip.
You,
He's like, I don't
yeah,
care,
he
yo.
might just dip. You'll never see him again. Man, just pull some magic, king of hide and seek, just gone.
Don't cheat, guys.
Good. Yeah, don't cheat, bro. I mean, it's
Be
funny to
loyal.
watch when you're not part of it, but don't cheat. I wouldn't advise it. If you my homie, I'm gonna advise you not to cheat. If I find out you cheating, I'm gonna be like, bro, you gotta do better. Otherwise, I might have to, hit up the phone call and tell X, Y, and Z that you cheating.
Oh man. Or you would just be disappointed, and be like, I'm ashamed of you, bro.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna hang it over your head. You can't if you cheat or you do anything along those lines. You can't joke. You can't joke on me and be like, oh man, you what you say you tripped the other day, and you can't joke on me for something that I did because I'm definitely coming back. Like, oh, that was a good joke, but remember when you cheated on X, Y, and Z? Then that's gonna shut you down. That's
Yo,
gonna shut you
goddamn,
down.
yeah,
And
yo.
I win automatically. I win automatically. That's it. That's like pulling an Exodia in Yu-Gi-Oh. You can't beat that.
Damn, yo, that's a GG. The other
Mhm.
person's blue eyes white dragon, and you just pull out the Exodia last piece that you need.
Yeah, yeah. You try and pull some blue eyes white dragon on your Kaiba stuff, and I just pull a Yugi, and I got all 5 pieces of Exodia right here. I want to use Exodia because it doesn't make the game fun, but when you want to pull out that, I'm gonna I'm gonna just have to do what I gotta do, man. I'm gonna just have to do what I gotta do.
Oh man. But yeah, guys, don't do that. Mm-mm. And especially that you'll probably regret it in the end if you get caught,
Yeah.
because you'll be like, damn, I had a good life and such. Why did I just blow it all away?
Yep. Mhm.
Couldn't
But
be us, right?
it could never be us. Could never. If it's ever me, it's not me. Guaranteed.
That's not you inside.
It's not me. It's not me. It must be somebody that looks like me, but it's never me. I can guarantee you that 100%.
Yo, now I just remember. Yo, you like anime a lot.
Yes, sir. I'm a certified weeaboo, top 10 on the leaderboards.
You got like the Naruto headband. Yo, you got the Deku blanket.
That's facts. I still use that Deku the My Hero blanket to this day. That keeps me warm. I got the headband on my desk. It stays on my desk. I put it on for special occasions. Sometimes I gotta represent the League Village. But yeah, I'm a weeaboo. I be out here weebing it up.
Yo, I don't know if I asked this, but what's some of your like favorite shows or animes
Like,
technically?
let's see. I'll give y'all a little taste. One Piece for sure. Now a lot of people got a misconception about it because it has so many episodes. I want to say we're in the 900 episodes right now, 900 chapters in the manga, but
Yo,
I mean,
goddamn.
it's one of my favorite shows. So regardless of what anybody's gonna say about it, it's definitely there. DBZ is cool. I think that was one of the first anime that I watched as a kid. I think
Mm,
that's for a lot of people. But
yeah.
DBZ is what, introduced me to the game. At least one of the few. That and Naruto was one of the few that introduced me to the game. Everybody knows who Goku is and Gohan, Piccolo, Vegeta, all those people. So
Yeah.
I definitely would put those two up there. I will recommend this one show. It's called My Teenage Rom-Com Snafu. That is a good show. If you like a slice of life anime, that is up there.
I've never heard
Let's
of
see.
that.
Yeah, check it out. Season 3 is coming soon, so I definitely check it out. Let's see. Let me give you something for the sports anime people. Y'all know about Haikyuu already. So maybe I'll say like I don't know, maybe Haikyuu Food Wars. That's definitely up there for like sports stuff or competitive stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then think of maybe what's a sleeper pick, something that nobody would think of. I'm gonna say Golden Tomwood. I don't think many people know about that, but that's up there. That's something that I've been watched for a while. But yeah, I'm a weeboo, bro. I've seen a lot of anime, enough that sometimes I didn't go to class because of it.
Bruh.
Sometimes I've seen an anime and I was like, this is so good that I might not have to go to class. You know, I
Damn,
only
bro.
got I got 4 episodes left. I'm gonna skip class for it right now.
Just to find out what happens?
Yeah, I've been
Bruh.
in situations where um it was an anime that somebody recommended me. I think it was ReZero.
Mm.
And I was at a certain point in the show, and I was like, I need to find out what happened. But like at this point, it was like 3 a.m. So I mean, I had two choices: go to sleep, potentially get 4 hours of sleep just to wake up for class, or then go to class for 4 hours, then come back and then find out what happened, or continue to watch these next couple of episodes,
Bruh.
get some good sleep, and then not go to class. You know, it's not like I was failing the class. I was in a pretty good position in the class, so I had to do what I had to do, man. Sometimes the anime, the waifus come before classes. I don't know. I was thinking something in my head, but I couldn't think of it. So
Yeah, I won't forget that one class you'll always complain to go to is freaking that class when we were dorming together from 10 to 2. You're like, yo, I don't want to go. I'm like, why? And you're like, yo, it's just a waste of my time.
I'm trying to think what class that was. There was a class from
Wednesdays, yo, 10 to 2
there was a class from 10 to 2
on Wednesdays.
on Wednesdays. It might have been like the woodcutting class. I think that might have been it. I'm
Nah,
not too sure. There was a class from 10 to 2 that
yeah, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It was
I don't
all game
remember.
majors.
It was all game majors.
Yep. Since it was your last year, your final project.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Now I remember. Now I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that I hated going to that class. Like it's not like the concept of the class was what didn't want me to go. It was like what I was doing in that class. What I was doing in class, I could have done outside of class. So pretty much that class was like your senior project.
hmm
You make a game or whatever your major is. You make that thing. You have an entire year to work on it. Okay. Now I worked with two other people, and for the first couple of months, it was good to get feedback on what my game was doing. If this mechanic wasn't good, this mechanic was good, what I should improve on, stuff like that. And it was nice. But then we get into later portions where there would be some days where we would come in class and it would just be a work day. Like we would just be working on our game. That was it. But I'm like, I could just work on my game outside of class, like I've always been doing. Like I could have. This is 4 hours that doesn't need to be spent in this room. This could be. I mean, if I'm coming in at 10 o'clock, I definitely could be using at least 2 hours to be taking a nap. Like I said, I prioritize my nap, so I could have went to sleep for an extra 2 hours, and then extra 2 hours. We'll say that, and then I could have worked on my game for another 2 hours. I don't know. The class wasn't I don't want to say stupid,
Nah.
and I respect the teachers, but it was just like I didn't want to go. Same thing with like work. Like I respect the people there. I just don't want to go because it's work. But
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Freaking, I think it was during my second semester, like half or almost like a month left for my first semester to end. I woke up one day, I'm like, Anton was right, bro. I
see,
ain't feeling it, bro.
yep. Mhm. See, you didn't know what I meant before. Before you was
Yeah.
like, man, he just I don't know, maybe he just don't feel like going to class. He just want to not go to class so he can watch some anime, take a nap, something like that. But once you experience it, then you're like, now I know how he feels. Now I understand why he doesn't want to be here.
Yep.
You were in my shoes now, so now you understand.
Yeah, because before, guys, when we dorm, he had to take a class from 10 to 2, and I had to take a class from 6 to 10. And screw that class, 6 to 10. It's so late at night, but whatever. But yeah, I'll be like, yo, why you complaining, man? Just be glad you're getting out of there. He's like, look, man, I could be doing the work at my room and take a nap at it. Hopefully, I'm not like that when I take that class, but Lord behold, I knew the feeling now. I finally
Yeah,
understand.
I don't know. I feel like it could have been improved a little bit better, but overall, it does the job it's supposed to do.
Yep.
It doesn't matter anymore. I graduated. I'm out of here. I graduated before all of this Kona stuff. So if y'all got to go through all this stuff during Kona, I kind of feel you.
Man, I feel bad for those people because then they gotta take their classes still online.
I don't. I see. Me personally, I always try and find a way to finesse things. Okay, so I don't know. I might have muted my mic or something like that turn on the Switch, the PS4, and be like, you have to play me some Persona 5. Something like that. Like I still would have had my audio there, obviously,
Hmm.
but I would have been like, maybe I would have been like, I don't have a camera, so you can't see my face. Something like that. I would have found a way to finesse it. But I'd rather do it online than have to go all the way to a building and sit in this cold room for 4 hours.
Oh yeah, guys. Apparently, this guy is a finesser. I remember one day I think I tried to finesse him. He's like, "Yo, you can't finesse the finesser."
Yeah, you can't finesse a finesser. I'm not saying I've never been finessed, okay? Because when I was younger, I was getting finessed probably a lot, right? But nowadays, people get finessed for some small stuff, and it's like you got to think before you act. Some people would be like, I'll trade you a penny for $1," and somebody be like, oh, a penny, and they take a penny, and you just gave up a whole dollar. Like, no, 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 no. So you're not gonna give me a penny for $1. How about I give you $1 for $5?
You finesse back.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Yeah, I wonder. I never asked you this, but freaking, when like did you have the idea to like make videos and start streaming?
So I started streaming on and off way, 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 way back. I mean, I'm maybe before 2011, I think. I want to say 2010. 2010, 2011 was probably around the year.
Hmm.
I didn't have anything that I had right now. I didn't have the PC that I have right now. I have two monitors. I didn't have any of those. I didn't have a PS4, a Nintendo Switch. I think all I had was a laptop, which was like very, very, very like trash. I had, I think, maybe an Xbox One at the time, but I saw a lot of streamers on Twitch, and they would stream like games and stuff like that. And
Hmm.
obviously, I would watch them, but I always felt that me personally, I could do something like that. I thought I had a personality for that. I thought I could do what I want to do. So I turned on the stream button one day, and I tried on console streaming, and I tried on my actual computer, and they went like different ways.
Hmm.
Console streaming is hard because there's so many people on there. So, a lot of kids now are playing like Fortnite and Call of Duty.
Yep.
There's If you think about how many people actually have a PS4 or a Xbox, that's a lot of people. So that
Yep.
category is going to be very saturated. There's going to be a lot of people on there. So I realized that, like, when all that stuff happened, like, this isn't, obviously I'm not going to be able to stream these certain games. Now, I wasn't somebody that plays Fortnite or Call of Duty. Call of Duty maybe a little bit back in the day, but nowadays no. But Fortnite, I was never really a Fortnite person, but I was always into like the statistics of Twitch. So I would stream for fun, first of all. If
Hmm.
you're ever thinking about doing it, just do it for fun. Don't think about doing it for the money.
Yep.
Um, but then I started getting into like what certain games should I stream if I wanted to grow on Twitch. And I want to say in a year span of streaming, I guess consistently. So after I graduated, I started streaming like consistently, and I think I got a couple of hundred followers. I think. Let me go right now. I think I'm currently at like four. Yeah, straight 400
Nice.
on the dot. Now, obviously, I don't stream as consistently as I do now. Lately, I've been doing YouTube videos just because I'm able to work around that schedule a lot more.
Hmm.
I can have a video be scheduled to upload on this day at this time. That might be a time where I'm working. Whereas streaming, I need to stream. You know, I would want to stream from this time. I don't want to just stream 1 hour and then call it a day. I want to be able to stream for like 4 hours. So
Yep.
I don't know. It's currently I'm on YouTube, but I would like to move back to Twitch whenever I feel comfortable or if I have the free time to do so.
Uh,
In my personal opinion, though, Twitch is a lot harder to grow on than YouTube. So,
really?
hmm hmm a YouTube video stays up on your channel for a while. It has tags. I could search up, Kiingah, and then and it'll show all my videos, right?
Yeah.
Whereas on Twitch, if I search up Kiingah, you might get just my name. You might just get my channel, and then you would have to look through all my clips and stuff just to see it. It won't, it's kind of hard to describe, but you only see me when I'm live, right? But at
Mm,
least with YouTube videos, I can put out more videos and stuff as the time goes by, which get into it, but that's a whole nother game that I gotta learn. I'm currently learning. Well, I would say I'm pretty average at making thumbnails and editing. So, but I'm trying to
Nice.
be more than that. You know what I mean? Trying to up my game.
You gotta pass me the tech too, bro. You gotta teach me.
I've been learning the tech. I've been learning the tech. I've been learning the tech. It just takes, I guess it just takes practice, really. And it's not like I'm getting like super like high views, stuff like that. I still think I'm getting like below average views, but I feel a lot more comfortable making YouTube videos right now than just streaming on Twitch to maybe like 3 people, you know?
Mm. I mean, I would say like so far since I just started making YouTube videos, I think a month ago or so. And like I'm enjoying myself. Like the moment I hit record for my first video, I love making videos to be honest with you. But like it's more so the point I'm getting towards this is like I guess like you said before, just do it for fun and don't, think you're gonna make a living out of this.
Yeah,
If you
because
if you do, then that's good, right?
yeah, that's a good, if you can make a living out of it, that's perfectly fine. But don't go, don't just, oh, I've been streaming for a week, or I've been making YouTube for a month. Let me quit my day job. Like, I'm not gonna quit my job just because, I hit 100 subscribers or something like that,
Hmm.
right? That's not, first of all, 100 subscribers is nowhere near enough for me to even survive on my own. Um, but let's say you had like 150K on your channel,
Hmm.
and you see in your like statistics or whatever that you're making maybe the same amount of money or maybe even more than what you're doing in on your job right now, then yeah, you can consider quitting.
Yeah,
But there's so many people that want to do the same thing as you that you gotta figure out how you want to do things. I won't say it's a struggle, but it's a fight for it. It's not gonna come for free. I can tell you that.
definitely. It's a grind. I'll say that for sure.
Yeah, you gotta be prepared to put in the actual work for it, which I think applies to everything.
Yep.
If there's something you want to do, you gotta actually put in the work in order to get where you need to be at. Otherwise, I guess you're gonna be average, really.
Reminds me of freaking. Remember when Snoop Dogg streamed
Oh
on
yeah,
Twitch and he had like I think 78 viewers
yep.
somewhere around
Um,
there.
it's funny because a lot of people think that somebody that's like famous, let's say Drake or Snoop Dogg, I think T-Pain also streams something like that.
Hmm.
You would assume that since they're quote unquote famous, that they would have more than 78 viewers. They would have something like 1,000. But no, that's not really the case because, majority of your fans don't really know about Twitch anyway. You know,
Hmm. Yeah.
some of the people do. I would say maybe a good chunk of them do, right? But like a lot of them just know you for your music. So why would they come for gaming content unless they're a huge, huge fan?
Yeah, I remember that news like kind of shook me. I'm like, damn, dude, really? I thought he would get like at least a couple of thousand or something around there, because he has clout.
Yeah. So I'm just saying like clout doesn't clout doesn't mean you're gonna get, a lot of views or anything like that. And I've been on a lot of situations where I guess I've been with somebody that had the clout. I'll give you a pretty good example. So way back, and I want to say 2016, 2017,
Hmm.
I this was during my winter break of college. Now I was streaming during my winter break, and I just streamed for fun and stuff like that. And I remember one of these streamers came online. His name was Lyric. So you can find him on twitch.tv/Lyric. And he was playing on the same game that I was. We was playing Uno. So I just so happened to be streaming Uno at the time. And I did know that he was playing the game, but I was just streaming it at the time as well. So a couple of people from his stream came over to my stream. And he averages about, at the very low, I want to say 15K.
Hmm.
So 15K to like 23K of people, portions of that came over to my stream. So I had about a good 4 or 5K people coming to my stream. My chat log is flowing through. Just people like, they're just like, oh, he's stream sniping. You're stream sniping. Do you know who you're playing with? And I was like, huh? And I didn't know what that meant. I was like, well, I know what stream sniping was, but I didn't know
Yeah.
what they meant because I didn't know I was playing with the person until I actually saw the name. And then like, yeah, you're playing with the lyric and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like I follow him and stuff like that. And so then, the people stayed in my stream for a little bit. and I talked to the actual streamer and stuff like that. Nothing like super serious. We kind of was just like chatting while the game went
Yeah.
by. He ends his stream, and now I didn't know until after my stream, but I went back to his stream just to see what they were saying in chat,
Mhm.
and it was like, oh, host him, host him, host him. Now this streamer usually doesn't host anybody,
Oh,
right?
really?
Yeah, so they was like, host him, host him. He was like, nah, I'm not. You guys know I don't really host, so I'm not really gonna host him. But they was like, yeah, you could post this link in the chat. So they post my link inside the chat there.
Mhm.
And in my head, when I still had at this point, when all the people from his channel came over, the portion of people came over to my channel, I want to say there was about a good 2 to 5K people in my channel.
Mhm.
And that's where I kind of was like, this is kind of cool. Like I've never had this many people talking to me in chat, and it was a good feeling. And it was a bittersweet moment because yes, I had so many people in here that were like, when are you going to stream next? But it was bitter because this was my last day of winter break. So I was literally moving back to college the
Oh,
next day.
damn.
So yeah, so all the people that was there, they weren't there when I came back after my spring semester. So
Mhm.
like, what would have happened if I was still there? I don't think anything important would have happened. I don't think I would have had like a large following or anything like that. But it was a funny situation where like for like a good two 2 to 4 hours, I had like full unquote clout, I guess.
Mhm.
But it was cool. I don't talk to that streamer too much. I pop in there from time to time, and he'll remember like who I was like a couple of times. But like, oh
Mm.
yeah, I remember your name. I seen you in here a couple of times, but that's about it. It's not like I know him personally or anything like that.
Damn, dude, that sounds a pretty cool moment to be honest with you. It's like all these people just coming out of nowhere, but like all those people just typing in chat, your stream sniper. You're like, huh? What's going on?
Yeah, they at first they said that I was stream sniping, but then they kind of just
You
came
that
into
you weren't.
chat to chill. Yeah, they kind of just came into chat to chill, which I don't know. I feel like that's one of the good things about Twitch is that you're talking to people in real time.
Yeah.
Um, one of the difficult things about starting off on Twitch is that you're not streaming to anybody. You're pretty much streaming to a brick wall. I that's just the best way I can say it. There's no one you're talking to a brick wall essentially, and there might be people that come in there for 5 seconds.
And they just dip.
Um, yeah, they come in, so you always have to be talking so somebody can come in and they know what they find out in that 15-second mark whether they want to stay in there
Mhm.
or they're gonna leave. Like if you pop into my channel and you hear me saying, yeah, and that's how, that this guy named Slappy just erased this guy. Like this dude Slappy, he just came back from New York overnight and it was a storm. I don't know how he got back. He didn't have a train ticket. He didn't have a train ticket and he didn't have a car. He just traveled from New York to Trenton and like overnight. And he didn't have any money. And somebody that just came into chat, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is he talking about? How did this guy get from New York to New Jersey in this amount of time? What's going on? That's gonna make you stay inside. But if you come into chat and all you hear is you're gonna leave for sure. You're literally gonna leave. If you don't hear anything, you're gonna leave. So there's different aspects about Twitch that like help you grow. People like
Mhm.
face cams, but me personally, I'm ugly. Okay. Um, so I choose not to have a face cam. Like it's not that I can't. I have a face cam, and in my YouTube videos, I'm on and off with my face cam. I'm getting more comfortable with it.
Mhm.
But yeah, people like face cams because they like to see your reactions and stuff like that.
I guess yeah, it's kind of better to have face cam because even though they could hear your reaction, it'll be funny like to see your facial expression, I guess you would say.
Yeah, but then like but you don't want to just have a face cam, and it's like it's a I want to say like let me think of like I mean 720 isn't totally bad, but if we're talking like what's the lowest quality that I can think of?
What,
Like
240p?
1080p is 1080p is like very good,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, of course. The
But if
standard.
your quality is like I want to say 240 144p, you shouldn't have a face cam. That's all I'm saying.
You don't want to see
Like
the
so much.
pixelated.
Yeah, if your face is all pixelated, that might not be good. But there's so much stuff that goes into Twitch, and that's what like intrigues me. You could stream and your frame rate might be like 60 frames per second. Somebody else's might be 30. You know,
Hmm.
you might stream at a bigger quality than somebody else because your computer is a lot more. So it really just relies on, the equipment that you have. Not that the equipment builds the streamer, but if you have good equipment, it's a lot better than having bad quality, stuff
It's
like
a
that.
it's a nice start.
Like if you stream with no mic, there's some people that can do that, and there's like I don't want to say the whole entire stuff,
Hmm.
but there's only certain reasons that you can stream with no mic. Let's say you're an esports player. If you're really good at like Call of Duty, Fortnite,
League, Valorant.
yeah, League of Legends, any of that, if you're an esports player, yeah, you can stream with no mic because you're good. People are coming to your stream for, the good content, the
Yep.
competitive content. They know what you're gonna do. They know that you might drop 20 kills in a row, right? But if
Hmm.
if I'm like little Tommy here and I'm like, oh boy, I can't wait to play on my Xbox and stream. I'm gonna have 100 viewers in the first week, and you go on and you don't have no mic, and you just, there's nothing. You just see Fortnite gameplay. That's it. They don't see you. They don't hear you. They just see Fortnite gameplay. That's not the wave. Like I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna go anywhere. You're not gonna go anywhere. There's no way that people can interact with you.
Damn, you're hitting them with the hard facts, huh?
And, I mean, it's what you gotta do. And then there's high games and low games. Twitch in its own self is like a stock market kind of.
Mm.
You can't go after like these big games. I can't stream on Fortnite, League of Legends because there's a lot of people. There's so many people. But
Yeah,
I can't stream on something that's all the way at the bottom. Let's say I just picked like a random game.
yeah,
Um
random indie
like a
game.
game that's yeah, like a game that's like that has one viewer on there. Yeah, you might get one or two occasionally, but like you're not gonna have that influx of people coming in. Like I can't
Hmm.
just stream, let's say, I'm trying to think of a very, very old game like Spyro for the PS4. I mean PS4 for the PS1, or like let's say I wanted to play what's the game that used to be on like Windows
Oh, the pinball
on
game
Windows. Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah. I can't play the
Minesweeper?
pinball game or Minesweeper. Nobody's gonna be streaming that game. So you have to pick and choose where the people are. If somebody is a good range, I would say it's like 600, no, 500 to like 3,000. That's probably a good range
Hmm.
of like where you want to pick your games. But then again, it's like I want to pick these games from this range, but you also want to play a game that's fun. Because if you're not
Yeah,
playing a game that's fun, then people are going to pick up on that. So Twitch is
especially
a
what were you saying?
Twitch is a whole nother beast. I was just saying that Twitch is it's a whole nother beast.
Mm. Yeah, especially guys like pick a game that you want to play because if you're playing a game that you're not having fun, you're not gonna have fun and your audience is not gonna like it either.
Yeah, don't look at the stats. Don't stream for the stats. Don't
Yep.
like focus too much on the stats. But then again, you have to do that. You have to do it in certain situations. Whereas YouTube, let's take Last of Us 2 for example.
Oh.
I did a whole walkthrough of Last of Us 2 on my
Mhm.
YouTube channel, right? And although it didn't get as many views as I thought it would,
Mhm.
I guarantee you that I got more combined views of that whole playthrough than I would have if I just streamed it on Twitch. Because there were so many people streaming it on the first day.
Yeah.
I would have been saturated under so many people. First of all, like the big streamers that are sponsored by Twitch and other companies, they would have been playing it, right? And
uh,
then maybe like the mid people that, kind of have a name but aren't like really, really big or anything or partner and stuff like that. I would have been down there. I would have been maybe the people that I know personally would have been in my stream,
mhm.
but nobody new would have been in my stream.
It would have just been like I guess like under the rug, like you're just not being seen
Yeah, pretty
because of
much.
all of the other people on top.
Mhm. That's something I always think about whenever I upload a YouTube video or I stream or something like that. How can I gain new people? I don't even want to say gain, but how can I attract new people? Again, I like interacting with people. I think that's one of my good qualities. So I think anybody that comes to my stream, I think they, or even watching my YouTube videos, they can get a taste of what my personality is like.
Hmm.
So I'm not looking for somebody that's super serious. I don't. If you come to my stream and you're super serious, you're not. I mean,
You're in the
you're not
wrong
gonna get
place,
what you're
buddy.
looking for. Yeah, you're in the wrong place. But if you come into my chat or you comment on one of my YouTube videos and you like try and roast me or you're clowning around like, oh, I got that joke that you said at 5 minutes and 69 seconds, you know, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I said that joke, and then we can talk about it, stuff like that.
Yeah, I would say like your best personality is like is interacting with people in Twitch and IRL.
Yeah, it's I feed off of people's like energy, right?
Hmm.
So if you give me a good energy, then I can feed off of that, and I kind of snowball effect on it. Think of your YouTube or your Twitch as a brand. You're you don't want it to be a bad brand. You want it to be good, which is why like I always advertise at the end of my like YouTube videos or something like that, like my Twitter or something like that, because I definitely be clowning around on Twitter. I be clowning around on Twitter. I share memes on there. If you ever contact me on Twitter and you show me a good meme or you just trying to talk, that's perfectly fine. Um, or like I'll advertise my Discord. I'm actually on Discord a lot lately. I was on Discord a lot before, but now I'm like 80% of the time I'm on Discord. If I'm not streaming or working or doing a YouTube video,
Hmm.
even if I'm doing a YouTube video, I'll still be on Discord. But like I'll always advertise those because those are where you can find me the most if you ever want to contact me. For some weird reason, I don't know.
I guess Discord is just being the norm now because I've seen a lot
Yeah.
of people just get online on Discord.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Damn, dude, that's like I didn't expect a lot of info out of the you know getting started with streaming and such and making videos.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot that goes into it. That's not
Hmm.
even all of it, but no,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't want to keep it. I don't want to keep this going on forever.
yeah. It's just a long grind to get
Hmm.
where you want to go to, guys. Just don't think you're immediately gonna start getting
Yeah.
noticed and such.
Everybody is different. You might get lucky, and you might stream with the right person. You might meet a ninja or something like that, or a Drake, and they might give you a X amount of hosts or something like that. You might get some viewers from that.
Hmm.
Or you might be streaming for 5 years, 10 years, and you still have under 100 followers. You never know. Everybody grows at a different pace. So
But just keep at it, guys. If you're still kind of low,
yeah, if
just
you're dedicated to it, just keep going. It really depends on how how uh how content are you on it. Are you just gonna give up after like a month, or are you gonna keep grinding? Really?
yep. It's all about putting dedication. Almost anything in life, put in the
Yes,
work,
sir.
and you'll get some out of it.
Yes, sir.
Damn, that was a great talk, dude. I ain't gonna lie.
I try and spread wisdom.
Yep. Oh man, especially like what we call you, man. You're the love guru, right?
Look, see, that's the funny thing. People say that I'm a quote unquote love guru, but I have zero experience, bro. I will admit this to anybody that asks. You can ask me if I've ever been in a relationship. I have never, ever been in a relationship. I am 23 years old and I have never been in a relationship. I'm not ashamed to say it. It's just how it is. Okay. But I know what to do in certain situations. Some people have been in so many relationships and they still don't know what to do. And like it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. But I don't know.
We just overthinking, and there's just you like, look, you just gotta think it straight, dude.
Yeah, y'all. I don't know. They call me the love guru, but like I have no experience. If you look at my resume, my resume has nothing on there, bro. It's
No
just my name.
references.
Yeah, it just has like my basic information, my name and my email, stuff like that. But there's no references. There's no experience at all. It's just my name. You see a blank piece of paper and you're like, wow, this is a lot of information. Like, good bro, you're the best person. Like, bro, I have no experience. Well, how did I get this job? Like, how did y'all give me this title when I had no experience at all? It's always funny. It's always funny.
To be honest, most of the people that I know, when we talk to you, like you give great advice. Like how you just did right now, talking about Twitch and YouTube as a platform and how people, the should and the shouldn'ts that you should do.
I don't know. I just give advice. It's not like I think super hard about it. Like all that there was just off the top of my head. It just came out naturally. I don't really know. It's just what I do, I guess.
I guess so, man. Like you say, you're spreading wisdom, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's weird.
Look, man, I guess that's your talent, I guess.
I guess that's my talent.
All right, I think I'm gonna conclude this episode of Percast. Do you want to say any social media? Well, obviously we're gonna put your Twitch down in the description below and your YouTube channel. But
Yes, sir. Yeah, you can find me on twitch.tv/Kiingah. That's two I's. Kiingah. Same thing with YouTube. There's another person on there named Kiingah. But don't get it mixed up with me. Okay. You'll know which one is me. You'll know which one is me. Okay. You'll know which one is me. I ain't gonna get into that. But you'll know which one is me. Okay. Uh Twitter, same. Well, no, not. You can search up Kiingah, but it's underscore Kiingah. You can find me on there as well. Discord will be in my Twitter as well. But yeah, expect much from my YouTube channel. Twitch, don't expect much for the time being, unless I make a comeback.
you comeback season?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
All right, dude. All right, guys, we're gonna conclude it here, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, guys.